Hey Spartans, Brian Chontosh here on the Spartan Stand podcast, and today I want to talk to you about initiative. What do we mean by initiative? That's recognizing something needs to be done and taking action to do it when nobody else has to tell us what to do. I mean, that's basically the definition of initiative, right? It's you're a go-getter, you're a action seeker, you're a recognize things and get it done kind of guy or gal, right? That person has initiative. He's forward leaning, he's in it to win it. All of these things, it really revolves around a conversation of initiative. It's a self-starter. I can go on and on. We recognize in our lives that a lot of people don't have initiative, or at least I do, and it frustrates me. And I try to teach them what initiative is. I like to open up the conversation. Hey, you know what initiative? It's recognizing things need to be done. I do it with, we have some house cleaners that come in and help us around the house because we're super busy, travel a lot, and I just want them to come into the house. I don't want to have to take 20 minutes out of my day to explain, I want you to do this, I want you to do that, I want you to do this. I don't want to have to walk around the house and look for things for my cleaners to do. I just want them to show up, look around and say, oh wow, it'd be cool if I did the windows today. Hey, it looks like the dishes need to be done, right? I just want you to do that. But they don't necessarily work that way unless you teach them, right? I try to teach my children initiative. I try to teach them what it's like to recognize where they can seek improvement or seek to understand or to learn and take advantage of those things on their own, or to help out with the chores. It's like, I don't want to tell you to take out the trash. Just see that the trash needs to be taken out. I mean, as adults, we kind of operate that way in our lives. At least highly functioning adults or successful individuals, they tend to just walk through life and think, oh wow, that needs to be done. Nobody told me I needed to wipe my walls. I just saw that they were dusty from the air and the pollen. I decided to wipe the walls, right? But nobody had to tell me to do that. So I'm probably insulting everybody listening about what initiative is. I'm not offering any real guidance on how to grab initiative into your own life and do it. But what I am doing is I'm trying to point the finger back at me. And what I mean by that is when I recognize that somebody's not taking initiative, or they don't seem to be a self-starter or a go-getter, or I'm disappointed that things aren't getting done, I like to think, wow, what guidance am I not giving that would help them take initiative? And so now, instead of just trying to teach somebody what initiative is, or to be frustrated, or to go just accept mediocrity, I can put it back on myself and say, hey, I actually have responsibility. I'm failing somebody by not giving them pieces of information or guidance or enough room to operate, boundaries so that they know what they can and they can't do. I like to turn it back to myself. So that's a good trick if you find yourself being frustrated with people that lack initiative. There's another thing I want to talk about, though, with initiative, and it's people that take too much initiative. Around people, we work together, we do things, and they take initiative, and they're going, and I feel like, wow, things are getting away from me. This person's just taking a lot of initiative, and it's like, oh, that's great. I want to foster that type of working relationship with my peers and subordinates. But all of a sudden, I start to get stressed because I'm not keeping up, or they're making bad decisions, or I wouldn't have done that, And instead of trying to stymie their initiative or to put the brakes on them, I'm like, well, what am I not doing? What am I not doing that would give them better information to take the initiative that I would like them to take, or make the decisions I would like them to take? And so communication from me to them. And then again, I turn it around one more time and I say, do I ever do that? Do I ever take too much initiative on somebody and I'm making their leadership position more challenging for them? I mean well, I'm trying to help. I'm trying to be somebody that's in it to win it with them, and do things so that they don't have to do it, make their job easier, or I like taking charge of and taking responsibility for things. And is that actually hampering their ability to lead in this moment because I'm taking too much initiative? So a couple different ways of looking at initiative, and if you constantly take an opportunity to flip it back over and think about it from a different direction, you might find that you're helping others be happier, more effective, more efficient, and then you yourself are going to be less frustrated, more effective, more efficient. I'm Brian Chontosh on the Spartan Stand podcast. I'm part of the Spartan Up podcast series where we bring professionals in from all walks of life, mindfulness, fitness, nutrition, leadership, and we offer a lot of different points of view to help you be more successful at life.